Good morning once again. It is debarkation day. Our cruise is now finished, and as you can see in the background, we are starting to pull into the port of Miami. In just a few minutes, we'll be docked, but before then, we have one last opportunity for breakfast. So that's what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna get some breakfast. We all have to be out of the room by 8 a.m. It is roughly 6 right now, so we got just about 2 hours to get something to eat and to be off the ship. After that, we'll grab our bags, go through the debarkation process, and then head back to the airport, Miami International Airport. So yeah, it's been fun so far. Actually, it's been fun altogether. We had a great 3-night cruise with the Royal Caribbean on the Wonder of the Seas. I'm glad you guys decided to join us and follow along. But yeah, we'll see you back at the airport. All right, final checks. Make sure you have all your stuff. Don't want to leave anything in the rooms after we leave because we will not be coming back. If you leave it on a ship, it's gone forever. Yeah, you can leave your stuff on the ship, and then if you have to replace it, it's coming out of your pocket. All right, once everyone's good, we'll head to breakfast. And we are off to breakfast. Last walk down this hallway. Where did they say it was gonna be at, or is it at multiple places again? Huh?
They all end at 8.
So where are you trying to go?
Same.
Windjammer? Was it 15 aft? Yep, 15 aft. Here we go.
Go now.
Yep. We're at 15. Sleepyhead. Sleepyhead.
Washy before yummy. Good morning.
Morning. Over that side? On this one? Alright, looks like we found our table. Alright, we're getting off the ship. Now we need to go find our luggage. Once we get that, get situated, we'll start looking for an Uber to the airport. Let's see if we can find our bags. Should be in our specific boarding group. And we're... Yes.
What number?
Boarding group 12?
Number 12?
Yes.
Come this way, please.
Okay.
And you're gonna enter that way, okay?
Okay.
Over there.
Thank you.
Gate number?
12.
Right over here. Right over there. And if you need help, we're here to help, okay?
Thank you. Thank you. Looks like we found our bags. All right, we have our bags. Now it's time to get to the exit. Looks like we're going this way. All right, so we just arrived at the airport. Our flight's not until later tonight. but we were able to get checked in early, drop our bags off. We're gonna try to catch 2 standby flights. 50-50 chance that we get onto either of them. Actually, the first one would be a chance that's significantly lower. We have a better chance of getting on to the afternoon one. But if we don't get on to any of those flights, then we'll just stick to our normal flight. But yeah, we just cleared security checkpoint, and now we're gonna head to our terminal. What? Very cool. Trying to find our gate. It says D60, and we're right now at 27. So I don't know how big the Miami airport is, but we're about to find out. See you in a second. Okay, so a lot happened at the airport last night, but I'll get to that in a minute. As you can tell, we made it back home, Tennessee. We arrived at the airport late last night. I want to say it was close to about 11 p.m. So when we drove home, we pretty much just went straight to bed. We were all exhausted. But yeah, back to the airport thing. So our flight was a little late in the evening, and what we tried to do is we went to the airport early, and we tried to do standbys for 2 earlier flights to try and get home earlier, because they didn't have any availability to make to change our reservations. We didn't make any of those 2 flights, so we ended up sitting at the airport for, I don't know, 10, 12 hours before our actual flight. So as you can tell, or as you may know, that was pretty exhausting. And I don't know if it's because of the length that we were at the airport, but I've never been in an airport where there were so many gate changes. And I don't want to keep recording every time we got up and had to move to a different gate. There must have been 20 gate changes, and I don't think I'm exaggerating. And as a matter of fact, I think I might be lowballing that number. So we tried making earlier flights, didn't make them, bounced around between gates, and finally, after the last missed attempt, we just stuck to our normal flight reservations. And by the time we got to our actual terminal, we sat there, and it was another 3 hours before our flight left. So it was a long day, pretty uneventful, but we made it home nonetheless. And it's been an amazing experience, you know, sailing with the Royal Caribbean. We tried the Wonder of the Seas, as you may know, and yeah, like, that was our first time on the Royal Caribbean. We normally sail with Disney Cruise Line, and it wasn't bad at all. It was actually an amazing experience. So that was the first, but certainly not the last. We look forward to sailing with them again. We don't know when that would be, because as a matter of fact, we're thinking about trying MSC. So if any of you know anything about MSC, if you cruised with MSC before, let us know down in the comments below if it's worth trying. What we have up next is a Disney cruise, but that's summer of next year, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the experience. And if you've never sailed with the Royal Caribbean before, hopefully this motivates you or inspires you to try it for the first time, because it was incredible. It was fun. Lots of onboard activities to do. You'll see that in the videos where I post for tips and insights. And hope everyone has a blessed day, and until next time.